Hello, this is Adit Gupta, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the in-house stitching and the stitching department. So we have around roughly 100 and plus machines, stitching machines in our factory. So we have all our machines are Japanese machines, and we don't have the cheap local Chinese machines because every stitch is important, and even if you get one loose stitch like which misses its stitch and it misses its knit, then that the whole stitching can open from there. So obviously we don't want that. So we have the overlock machines. We have 5-thread overlock, we have 3-thread overlock, we have 4-thread overlock. The different overlock machines are used for different purposes. We have the Pegasus flat lock machines, which is used in the bottom fold of the knitted garments like t-shirts and dresses and everything. Then we have single needle machines, which are used maximum. We have in-house smocking machine to give you the smocking with the elastic those gathers are put. And then we have the pleating and the ruffle making machine, so we can make very beautiful ruffles to put on kids clothes. Then we have the double needle machines. Then we have the picoting machine, which makes the beads, which makes the holes as it goes along, and then the holes are separated with the thread. So that is also another very beautiful machine that we have. Then I want to specially tell you about our collar pasting setup. So collars, as you know, is a very critical part of any shirt and even the tops and blouses for women. For us, collars are of super critical, and we have invested so much money to make the perfect collar each time and every time, and I'm going to tell you how. So the first step is the shape of the collar. So what we do is we make a die. A die is one which has this steel blade throughout set on a wooden board, so that has the shape of the collar. And then we have a special machine which cuts the fusing, which the interfusing part with the pressure, and it cuts the the fusing perfectly into that shape. So once we have each and every collar is cut perfectly. Some people make collars by cutting it manually, like they will sketch out the outline and then they will cut it manually, but it is a very stiff fabric. There is a lot of fatigue for the person who is cutting it manually, and after some time he starts not cutting it as the perfect shape, and there is so many problems that gets created. You don't want to walk down that path. So the starting point is that each and every collar is cut by the die cutting machine. So it is cut perfectly. Different dies are made for different sizes, so sometimes we combine it two sizes for one die, like using the same collar, or we make separate dies for each and every size. Now you have this fusing which has been cut perfectly as per the die, as per the shape that we wanted it. Then we have these Japanese Hashima machines, which is a pressure plus heat machine. So at 2 bar of pressure and at about 200 degrees, and there is a dial on it, and you can change how much temperature you want. So the fusing with the fabric and there's pasting on the fusing, so it goes under this Hashima machine. It's like a roller. So there is application of up to 2 bar of pressure and application of heat. Now I want to tell you what is special about this machine is that you have to test it for each fusing, and then you make sure that and then this fusing is like a really good fusing. Like some people, what they do is they paste it by the manual steam iron, but that fusing comes off. And if you look at the collars that we make in our factory, our collars are perfect. You can keep washing them, they don't peel off, they don't come off, there's no bubbling. Otherwise what happens is that if you use after some washes, you'll see that there is air pockets, there's bubbling, and that's a disaster. You don't even want to go down that path. So when the collars are pasted using our Hashima special pressure machines, then there is perfect temperature, perfect pressure, and those collars are the perfect and the only way to go. And then only they are checked, obviously. So at each stage there is quality control checking, but then these collars are checked that there is no crease lines, or that if there's any error, that gets removed at the collar stage only, and then we give them to the tailors. And obviously we give to them size wise. So then, for example, if it's a 16 size shirt, so if all the body parts are of 16 size, and then the collar is also of that particular size only. So the entire stitching process is under my control, and that really helps me and it really helps my team, that each and every aspect we are able to control of the garment manufacturing process. Thank you so much. This is Adit Gupta, Apricot Clothing India, showing how each and every parts we have full control, and how we are able to help our customers increase their revenue, styles, and how we are able to maintain quality. And I'm making the best use of the corona virus. So we are in a lockdown right now. So what better time, because otherwise I'm always so tied up. So what better time than this to use the corona lockdown period. Thank you so much.